peoples? Random video today, and most of my random videos are not of a very happy nature, and this one's really no exception. I wasn't gonna make a video like this because everybody and their grandma's dog seems to already have made videos like this, but I wanted to personally address a handful of people that I've been talking to on DeviantArt and on YouTube. You handful of people, you know who you are. To state the obvious, there's a lot going on in the world right now. And when tragedies happen, it's terrible, but, and I hate to say that there is a silver lining to anything that involves anyone's death, but really, tragedies can bring people together. They can make us rally around each other and support each other and help each other grow and help each other get stronger. But tragedies can also sometimes make us feel like, it's a meme. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. But there's people that feel that way. That they were already hurting. They're already struggling. They're already feeling alone and desperate and helpless. And then something shitty happens, whether it be something on a global or national scale or just on a personal level. Something as detrimental as a club shooting, or something as ordinary and everyday as the loss of a job, can make people say, I don't want to live in a world where these types of things are happening. And there's something that was said to me recently that I feel a lot of people need to hear. Even though it's been said so many times, the message of express yourself, be proud of who you are. About a month ago, just everything in my personal life. About a month ago, just everything was just going wrong. Nothing was working. Nothing was going the right way. And just when I thought that it couldn't get worse, I lost my job. And I was sitting in the parking lot in front of my former employer. Just, I'd had it. I've struggled with anxiety and depression most of my life. And I've always struggled with the thought of, I am not good enough. I'm not making, I can't make people happy. I can't make people proud of me. I can't please people. And I in that moment, I felt like the lowest of the low failures on the earth. I felt like just this planet would improve exponentially if I was just not on it anymore. And so I was sitting in my car in this giant, nearly empty parking lot, And I truly believed that it was possible that I would not make it home. That, in a few hours when somebody decided to come outside for their break, they would see my body laying on the concrete. I didn't want that to happen. I called a suicide prevention hotline, and I had a good hour and a half conversation in which I poured my bloody heart out about how, my parents are not proud of me, about how nothing that I've ever tried to do has ever worked, that I was just not good at anything, that I could not succeed at anything, that my life was destined for failure, and it's best if it just ended now. And he asked me something. He asked me, where has trying to make others happy gotten you in your life? And I was silent for a few minutes, probably a good solid minute before I replied, abso-fucking-lutely nowhere. He asked me if it was making me happy, if trying and failing to make others happy, to make others approve of me, to make others proud of me, if that had made me happy. And I was silent for another good solid minute before I said no. And he told me something that I find myself a month later having to repeat to myself, sometimes multiple times a day. And I want all of you to hear this. You were not put on this earth to please others. Your reason for existence is not to make others happy. You were put on this earth to make your life the best that you can possibly make it for yourself. There are over 7 billion people on this planet. Not all of them are going to like you. Not all of them are going to approve of you. Not all of them are going to be proud of you. Some of them will be indifferent to you. Some of them will passively disapprove of you. Some of them will hate you. And that's okay. Because it's not your job to make anyone but yourself happy. You will mess up. You will fail. And that's okay too. As long as you keep going with the knowledge that you and only you can make yourself and only yourself happy. If people hate you, if people hate you, if people hate your lifestyle, if people hate what you stand for, if people hate how you dress, if people hate how you talk, if people hate how you live your life, let them fucking hate you, because they are not your problem. Do you like the way you dress? Then it doesn't fucking matter who hates it. Do you like the way you live your life? Then as long as you are not actively hurting anybody in the way that you live your life, let them hate you for it. Do you like who you're in a relationship with? Does that make you happy? Then let people hate you for that. Do you like the way you talk? Do you like the slang that you use? Do you like your funky accent? Then forget the people who hate you for that. Do you like to play stupid games and upload stupid videos to stupid YouTube channels? Then let people hate you for that. Because that is not your problem. Somebody else's hatred of you is not your problem. Your love for yourself, your love of your own life. Fuck what every single other person on this planet thinks of you. Fuck it. Fuck it. Because the only job that you have is to make yourself and your life the best that it can be for you. Now, eventually, if you get married or if you have a child, then your priorities are going to be a little bit different. I have a husband and I have a child. And when you get married, you and that partner, it will be both of your jobs together to make each other happy. And that is the most beautiful kind of happiness. But at the beginning of this video, I said that I wanted to personally address a handful of people that I've been talking to. Most of these handful of people are in their early to mid-teens. And you're thinking about killing yourself. When you are baking a cake, you mix everything together and you stick it into the oven, and it needs to bake for 45 minutes. Do you look at that cake after 15 minutes and think, that cake doesn't look very yummy, I'm gonna throw it out? No. You wait for that cake to be done. You wait for that cake to be done to bake its full 45 minutes before you pass judgment on that cake. Right now, when you are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, even 17 years old, you are that cake that has been in the oven for 15 minutes. You're not done yet. You're 12, 13, 14 years old and you're looking in the mirror and you think that you're ugly. You're a teenager. You're a preteen. All preteens look weird. Every single freaking one of them. There is not a preteen on this planet that doesn't look weird. Because you're not done yet. Your mind is screwed up. Your hormones are going crazy. Because you're not done yet. Your brain's not done yet. Your body's not done yet. Your hormones aren't done yet. Your junk isn't done yet. Give yourself a chance to be done. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for you to be done, you can still live your life with a purpose. You can still live your life to make yourself happy. You can still do the things that you love to do. Be the person that you want to be. Make yourself the person that you want to be. You're 13 and you don't like yourself? Okay, you're not done yet. You have plenty of time to make yourself what you want to be. And when that timer goes off at 45 minutes on that cake, when you're about probably 22, 23 years old, you'll be done. And that's when you start putting the icing on the cake. That's when you go out into the world and you move out of your parents. You're moved out of your parents' house by that time. You're on a path to figuring out where you want to be, what you want to do for the rest of your life. You're 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. The people that I'm individually talking to. You're not done yet. Give yourself a chance. Make yourself into the person that you want to be. If you're not who you want to be, make yourself that person. You have time. You have time. You are not done yet. I was in that age range and I tried to kill myself. And it was the stupidest thing I've ever done. Because looking back on it now, I am not even a recognizable person from that point. Because I was 14. I was 14 years old and I tried to hang myself. I wasn't done yet. You're not done yet. You're not done with life yet. Give yourself a chance. Make yourself the person that you want to be. Make yourself happy. You and you alone can make yourself and only yourself happy. But you need to give yourself a chance to do that. Because you're a kid. You're a teenager. You're not done yet. Hashtag. I'm gonna put this on Twitter and make that a hashtag. Hashtag you're not done yet. I love you. I feel where you've been. And I don't want to see people like you who have so much waiting for them. So much untapped potential to just throw it all away. So please just be the best person you can be for yourself. You are not done yet.